Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum, yeah, it really couldn't be more different from Bitcoin at the moment with overnight, for example, it made a higher low. Bitcoin didn't. Yeah, Bitcoin is struggling even more. It is a very choppy market at the moment. Ethereum is climbing higher slowly, but it is not really with the strength I would like it to see here in this wave B scenario. Yeah, if you remember, we talked about us being here in this ABC pattern in a wave 2. This is at least one of the two scenarios I'm following. There are two different scenarios. And in the previous video, I already told you the levels below and above which scenario gets more likely. We're currently a bit in a range. So at the moment, we need to wait here for a clear signal from the market. My view would still be, as long as we are holding above 1515, so $1,515, as long as we're above that level, I would be in this scenario. Yeah, so that we from this entire move here was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, here are a few different possibilities as well, but I won't tell you all of them because it will just confuse you. So when I see something getting more likely, we can talk about that, but there are a few different possibilities here as well. At the moment, I'm primarily focusing and following here this scenario that we had a complete 5-wave move to the upside. We're waiting for the 3-wave move to the downside. If we already stopped here or if we go here, to be honest, at the moment, we don't know. The setup is definitely there for us to go higher. The setup is there. The market has the possibility to do it. That is all we can really understand with the Elliott Waves. The Elliott Waves make us understand which are the most likely scenarios that could unfold, that the market is capable of. And there are two key scenarios. This one is one of them where we completed a wave A of the wave 2. Yeah, the wave 2 is a 3-wave move consisting of A, B, C. Most frequently, yeah, in the most likely setup. In that scenario, we've already done the wave A in a 5-wave move to the downside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bottoming out at 1425. And based on that, we are now in a wave B. The wave B, we can count a wave A here, a wave B, and this is the wave C. The wave B in itself consists of 3 waves. Here we've got already the 1, the 2, and we would now be in the 3. This is now a good start for a 3 here, what we're doing. This is starting to look interesting now, but it's far away from what we need to see here. We would need to see at least here a break above that 1647, 1648 level to be more confident that we are really in this pattern. But so far the setup is there. This was one of our reversal areas. So far this is working out. We are moving higher from here. So from that point of view, that trade setup worked out well. But always be aware that a wave B is very difficult to trade because it can be unpredictable. It could, without a problem, roll over from here. And one reason for that, and you need to know about this, is that we broke out of this ascending wedge to the downside. So we are currently below this wedge, which is not great. And as long as we are below the wedge, downside pressure is there. Okay. So be aware of that. A breakout above 1647 would, in my opinion, take us first to 1700, and then it can take us higher to 1770 to 1920. This is where I would expect the wave B to peak and then a move down. So we talked about a potential accumulation down here, and anybody who's doing this could, of course, take some profits along the way and maybe in the wave B target area, and then there is another trade setup, which would be the wave C to the downside. Yeah, so people always ask me, how do you trade the Elliott Waves? Well, that is one idea. I often show you these reversal areas. So for example, in a reversal area, you could buy and sell. Of course, it's up to you. I can only tell you what I see, where I see the market shift. That will be the next key reversal area. And then, for example, how to trade the Elliott Waves, for example, here. In the wave C to the downside, yeah, this is the area where eventually I would expect the wave 2 to bottom out between 1120 or 1130 and 1330. But if you start to move down from here, this is definitely a short setup. Again, no financial advice, it's up to you to do it. And I wouldn't just go short here. What I would wait for is a wave 1 to play out and then the wave 2 retracement. This is a good starting point for a short, because then you short directly into the wave 3 to the downside. And this is normally the most bearish wave. So that is one idea to do it. But this is currently how I see the market. You know, Ethereum more strength than Bitcoin, even though it's choppy as well. This is one scenario. If we lose the 1515 level, yeah, then we go to the other scenario, which is also written into the chart. So these are the two setups we're following at the moment. Here in this scenario, we started from 2020 as well in a WXY pattern. It is a more complex corrective pattern. In this pattern, we could say that we have already peaked here in a wave X and we are now in the wave Y to the downside. Again, this would only become my primary scenario if we drop below 1515. In this scenario, we've already peaked in a wave X here by doing the ABC pattern in the wave X, and we are now in the wave Y. In the wave Y, we've done the wave 1 of the wave A. So the wave Y consists again of 3 waves, A, B, and C. So you could say we've done the wave 1 already of the wave A, which would be a 5-wave move. And then we are now retracing in a wave 2. Now, what are the key retracement areas for a wave 2? It is normally the 50% fib level. So somewhere in the region between normally the 50% fib level and the 61.8, more rarely the 38.2, because we've broken that already. Yeah. So we've now exceeded above the 50% fib level. We're now approaching the 61.8 level at 1605. Wouldn't be surprised to get there. We could even go higher to the 78.6% fib level. If we get above that level, it will just get less likely that this is still a wave 2 scenario, and it would put more emphasis again on the scenario that I just showed you before, the ABC scenario. But again, until we really break above 1648, we don't know, because at 1648 it would invalidate this particular pattern. Therefore, the 1648 level is so important for a breakout, and to the downside, the 1515 level is so important, because the 1515 break to the downside would confirm, or at least give us an indication that we're already here in the wave 3 to the downside. That will reach here somewhere the 1430 level. Yeah, that's my update about Ethereum at the moment. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.